My name's Gary Kirkindoll, owner of the Glass Guru in Tyler, Texas, along with my wife, Leanne. Before doing the Glass Guru, I was in the corporate world, specifically the insurance and financial services industries. The last 8 years of my career, I was president of 2 companies that were wholly owned subsidiaries of a large credit union. And the regulators ended up coming in and putting them into conservatorship. That left us with nothing to do. So as I was trying to decide what am I going to do with the rest of my life, my brother actually called me and said, "Big brother, we always said one day we'd start our own business together. I think it's time." And I looked and looked at a lot of franchise systems, independent businesses. I'm the guy that would punch holes through everything. That's what I did. And just literally by luck and probably a little help from God, I saw an ad one day on my phone for the Glass Guru. And it was about how they could repair foggy windows. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. This is interesting. And I said, yeah, I think we want to do that. And I said, Dan, this really sounds great. I love everything you've shown me. I said, there's only one problem. And he said, what's that? And I said, I don't know a darn thing about the glass business. And Dan's response was, he chuckled and he said, good. And I said, good? How can that be good? And he said, his most successful franchise operators were ex-business guys that went out on their own, decided to do their own thing. And he said, we learned that we can take them and teach them the glass business, which they did. And so everything's been great. We've loved it ever since. Glass Guru had really put together a really neat, what I thought, comprehensive package. And in the beginning, quite honestly, if it wasn't for them, I mean, how does a guy who doesn't even know the glass business start a new glass business and all of a sudden it takes off like crazy? Well, that wasn't us. That was the Glass Guru. It was their marketing, their website, their knowledge of how to utilize Google ads and all of those things. And that's what got us on the map, especially in a time period where I couldn't go out and market. I couldn't go meet with anyone because things were in lockdown. So literally, because of the Glass Guru, and we started our business in the middle of a lockdown, which was new to everyone, but we cash flowed from the first month. And I can't think of any other industry, or really, I don't know of any other new startup that was the case for, but it was for us, and it was because of the support we got from the Glass Guru. I think our year-over-year growth right now is running somewhere 65 to 70%, which is I'm happy with. And because of that, we're going to achieve the milestones that I initially said, this is where we need to be 2 years down the road, 4 years down the road, 5 years down the road. If we stay on this trajectory, we're going to exceed even what I expected. So my advice, I mentioned my criteria in my search. I wanted it to be recession resistant. The other criteria was I didn't want to go into a business that Jeff Bezos and Amazon could kill. When I looked at this, I said, how is he going to kill this? He can't. When Mike and I flew out, met with the guys in Roseville for 2 days, and I'm taking lots of notes, asking lots of questions. He and I got on the plane to fly back. And he said, okay. And he goes, tell me all the holes you're going to punch into this one. I said, I can't. These guys are solid. They figured it out.